Son of a bitch. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. I hate y'all, man. No, I don't.
Narf.
This is all being recorded, by the way.
Yeah, I know it is.
Welcome to the WrestleCast.
What are you doing? Why are you blocking me?
He doesn't have the technology to hide and put like a screen.
We're not that good yet.
What is up, geeks and geekettes? It is a on-location episode of the Countdown City Geekcast. We've been talking about this event for quite a while.
Yes,
we
have.
are at the second annual Celebrity Fan Fest. Round of applause for Celebrity Fan Fest, everybody. My name is Steady. With me on this episode, all my fellow Geekcasters. First, we got Jericho.
Yo.
We got the man, the myth, the legend, JC.
Hey, everybody.
And the guy that's supposed to be no less than 50 feet away from Jason Momoa, it's Rob.
No less than?
Hello.
That made sense, right?
I don't know. You can't get closer.
It's supposed to be more than.
Yeah.
I said no less than 50 feet.
No less than. Yeah, that makes
In other
sense.
words, you have a restraining
Yes.
order against you.
Right. I don't know why I do though. I don't know who the guy is.
Sure he doesn't.
Lies.
Once
That's a
again,
story, and I'm sticking with it.
this is the Countdown to the Geekcast. We're having
Your fiance knows who he is.
an amazing weekend
Yes,
at
it
Celebrity Fan Fest. Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, she makes me dress up as
There's been a lot of happy women today,
there it is.
especially coming out of the photo ops. One saying a shirt that says, "If lost, please return to Jason Momoa." Best shirt I've seen.
That's
all
a great
day.
shirt.
Yes, it is.
We are at Celebrity Fan Fest. Once again, the second annual Celebrity Fan Fest. We have a booth.
Yes, we do.
Come check out our booth in the Artist Alley,
That's booth
108.
A108.
A108.
Why does it say A602?
They moved us.
Oh,
Yeah.
A108.
We got bumped to the first class row.
There you go.
Sure, we'll go with that. We're right near
Yep.
the pizza, the popcorn, close to an entertainment stage,
There you go, right behind us.
and we had more room to put Smash Brothers right here. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
there
worked
you go.
out.
We're going to have some things to talk about this weekend happens, what's been happening so far, what we're doing here, and what else is going on at Celebrity Fan Fest. So we are actually giving away some prizes, right, Jericho?
We are.
thanks for paying attention.
Way to go, man. Way to go.
Man.
There's a lot of cosplayers.
He's got
around.
ADD
Way
over
to
here.
go.
Really
ADD boy over here.
Sorry. Yeah, so we've been giving away some posters.
Is that a male Elsa over there? That's
It
awesome.
is. Oh, now who's distracted?
I think you just
That's
interrupted
Sub-Zero.
homie's promo here.
He's good. Go for it.
No.
I'm listening.
I just finished. That was everything.
They're good.
That's Sub-Zero walking around with Elsa while carrying Scorpion's head. That's
Yep.
what that is.
Oh, that's cool.
That is epic.
That is
There's a little sign
that's
that says,
amazing.
fatality.
So is Sub-Zero Elsa's boyfriend,
I guess so.
I mean, they have a lot
That's
in common.
That is a great match.
right?
Go ask
They
him.
have a lot in common. So
Huh?
Go ask him.
No.
Jericho, what are we giving away?
So yeah, we've been giving away a bunch of movie posters here that we have. We have free tattoos, Star Wars temporary tattoos. We're doing a raffle for a main event, 2 main event packages. It's filled with stress. What is this? Bowling balls,
Stress
skin,
ball.
Bowling
ball.
pin, stress
That.
relief.
It has that.
stress relief bowling pin.
It has vouchers for laser tag.
Why don't I just show
bowling,
this stuff?
And what else
Yeah,
is in there,
just
Rob?
whip it out.
Wait a minute. That's not what he meant.
Ted's getting it out. Hang on.
There we go.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's a stress thing.
There you go.
You hit Rob with it, and then you feel better.
Yeah, or
So
squeeze
while
it.
Ted is bringing the stuff out. You can keep going.
All right.
So we're doing a
That's
raffle.
free,
You like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We have our Geekcast
Bottle opener.
podcast,
Nice.
Twitter, everything. We're going to do a raffle tomorrow night, Sunday night, and we'll contact a local winner. There we go, 1 hour bowling. We have 2 passes for laser tag, 2 $10 game passes. So come on, that's a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of good stuff in there.
A lot of great
What else?
stuff.
What else?
What else?
Oh.
But
What did they
wait.
win, Bob?
There's more.
Oh, and a
koozie.
koozie.
Got a main event koozie.
There we go.
And we got a little wallet portfolio thing you can attach to your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, main event swag.
There you
So
go.
we would like to
Lot
thank
of
our
good stuff.
friends at Main Event who helped us out
Definitely.
with this stuff. That's great. That's
Who
Main
came out?
Event
Who
on
came out? Yeah.
Shout out
151.
to Alamo Draft House. Holy cow, they gave us some movie passes, several movie passes, several $10 food and beverage vouchers, those are all gone now. We had a lot of giveaways, so thank you
We
so
did.
much for that.
Oh, yeah.
Those went. Yeah, a lot of people are very
They
excited to
were
win
fast.
those. Yeah.
And we are giving most of our Smash Brother winners a free hour game pass to Play Live Nation. Our favorite location is at Culebra Commons.
Yes, sir.
Check them out. If you want to get some free hours at Play Live Nation, come on down to our booth. Again, A108. A108 in the
A108.
Artist Alley.
So what are the rules on this Game Pass? How
Really,
can
I'm
can
giving
I
it to.
win it?
Huh?
Can I win
You
one?
haven't won yet. So
Okay,
probably not.
so
you got to win in
players-
Smash, which
so
you might never win one.
So
then.
you have to play a whole round of 4 players in Smash, and the winner gets a pass.
Winner gets
Yeah,
a
we'll
pass.
go with that.
Sweet. So some of these kids should have like 5 of them, right? Because they've been winning over.
They've
and
been
over.
beating you
Well,
over
it's
and
one
over
per
again.
person per day.
Yeah, I've been
Rob
getting-
keeps trying to
Yeah,
win.
man.
It's not working out.
It's not going to happen today, Rob. If it hasn't
He's
happened
not
by
very
now,
good.
I got next
By myself.
by myself.
And I'll still lose.
You're
I'm
gonna lose to like
unplug
level
all
one.
the remotes.
You're gonna lose the level 1 CPUs.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna
There you
happen.
go.
It is day 2 at Celebrity Fan Fest. A lot has already been going on. Alexandra Shipp, who plays Storm from the X-Men Fox franchise, just got off the stage a little while ago.
Yep.
Nice.
And we have some more panels that are going to be happening. What's happening on later today, Mr.
Later
JC?
today, what time is it right now? Okay, so they already had the first Aquaman live panel with Jason Momoa. Later on, they're going to do another Aquaman live with Amber Heard, Dolph Lundgren, and the guy that played Black Manta. I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What's it?
Black Manta.
Yes.
Man.
They're going to have a Star Trek All in the Stars panel with Walter Koenig and Robert Picardo.
Very nice.
Pretty awesome. They have a lot of entertainment here. Creating Villainous Villains as a 2. Our Life in Sports with Robert Wool, Malik Rose, and Chuck Mikatenik is at 3 o'clock. The Texas Bluesmen, the Blues Brothers Impersonators, will be back. At
Oh,
4.
yeah.
They were good, too.
Oh, yeah.
They were really good.
Did
Uh,
they sing or were they just in
They
outfits?
did
They were
sing.
full
Yeah,
outfits,
yeah,
things,
full
everything.
performance.
They were pretty good.
Wow.
I think me and Jericho can do better, though. We're going to do that. We're going to get on stage and outshine
Did you
them.
just call
Sure.
him Mean Gene Jericho?
Mean Gene Jericho.
Hey, that's new nickname.
We'll go with that.
I actually said me and
Yeah,
Jericho.
you
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
I heard Mean Gene
You
Jericho.
need better headphones. What have I been telling you?
My headphones are the best.
That's that age, man. He's getting to that age where the hearing
It just
is
you
going.
said it so fast.
I heard me and Jericho.
See?
Yeah.
No, I heard me and Jericho.
That's the
Anyway, there's also going to be a panel about video game careers. If you're interested in getting into that,
Oh
what does
my
it take
God.
to design video games?
Oh, yeah.
And a cosplay competition later. Now, as far as tomorrow, the Savage Years panel is going to be a panel with Fred Savage. That's going to be tomorrow here at Celebrity Fan Fest as well.
Savage
so
Pan. That's awesome.
I know that you're going to be probably trying to get that. Right?
Fred. I want to
Fred.
meet Fred.
You want to meet Fred? Yeah.
What about
He
Ben?
seems like a laid-back guy.
Why
Yeah.
Not, why not
So-
Ben?
He's not here.
I know, but he just said he wants to meet Fred. Why
I
didn't
want to
you-
meet Ben too. I want to say, hey, come on, make a
Get your brother over here.
yeah.
I'm just going to say bring Topanga.
Oh, that.
Ooh.
She
Danielle,
fine.
Danielle official.
She fine.
Is that the first Topanga reference on the show? It just might be.
Yep,
Might be.
probably.
Did it took you all this long?
Probably.
Topanga or Winnie Cooper?
Ah.
You're mean.
both, and
You're
then they
just
battle it out.
mean.
On Smash.
Winner take all.
Yeah, there you go. They get some free game passes.
Anyways,
We're having a good time.
hey, so how was
Yesterday.
yesterday?
It was a blast.
Yesterday was pretty great.
Yeah.
You know what?
Did we have any special guests or anything yesterday?
You know.
We had a
Really?
special guest. Real
I see
quick.
a New Japan fan right there, by the way. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
Los
Awesome.
Ingobernables de Japón. Like the shirt, buddy.
Real quick. Yesterday, we were here for a long time.
Yes.
And it went by in like 30 minutes, it felt like. Today, we've been here. We got here later, I think, than yesterday.
No.
Pretty close. Around
Pretty
the
close.
same time.
Yeah, but
But today,
People have been in here.
today is like just crawling by, which is good because we're having time to actually talk to more people and see a lot
Oh,
of things.
Careful.
Yes.
You got some MIB right behind you. They might whoop your ass.
Neuralizer,
Ted's an alien, if you haven't
stop
noticed.
her. Stop her. Show her sign on the
hey,
video.
show your sign. We're recording. Show your sign.
Where is it?
Oh, come on over here. Yeah, she can show it. Come on.
There you go.
This is a great sign. The camera's right there if you want to show it.
Stand
Come on.
like over here and then like show the camera's right there.
It's not her fault, people.
Sorry about King's Landing,
Yes.
guys. She's so sorry. That was
Awesome.
tremendous. We saw it earlier. We were all like, "Oh my God, it's the best costume ever." That is so
Good
awesome.
stuff. Great costume.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's an MIB reference.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Nobody cares about that.
What?
Nobody cares about Game of Thrones.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, folks.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
I didn't even watch it, and I got the reference. That was so funny.
Game of Whack. I'm glad they canceled that show.
We had a major guest with us
Yes.
all day yesterday. JC, tell us about Mr. Hernandez.
Sean Hernandez, known for years, and been wanting to get him to get an interview on the WrestleCast for a while. Been trying to work that out. Lucky for us, he moved to San Antonio a few years ago. Met up with him at RCW again, and we had this going on. Friday was the big wrestling day. If you weren't here yesterday, Daniel Bryan, Becky Lynch, and Finn Balor were here.
That's a tremendous lineup, by the way.
It is. The panel was great.
I'm pretty upset that I didn't get to see that.
I called out, man. Just got to.
We-
Well, I took PTO.
I honestly thought they were gonna be here Friday and Saturday,
We
which is why I didn't make plans for
We
Friday.
told you from the
We
beginning.
told you
No,
only
yeah.
Friday.
And how often do I listen to you?
Apparently, not enough.
I think history will show
So-
that I do not listen to you.
Lucky for us, I gave Sean a call. Said, "Hey, we got a booth. Was wondering if you wanted to come do the interview there, and maybe you guys could stick around, you and your wife, and sign autographs, take pictures, and everything." He's usually really cool about that.
Did he get a lot of traction?
He got a lot.
He got a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling fans in the building yesterday. Rikishi's here all weekend, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
You can go take a picture with him. All his money's going to autism. Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Rob
Any
Matamori.
funds that he gets from the photos or signed autographs go straight to an autism group called Bustin' for Autism.
And
I like that.
as far as Sean, I've known him for years, set that up, and didn't charge us anything for it. He said, just come, want to do the interview. Just kind of help him plug us. And that was really nice of him. I'm very happy with that. And we did the interview, and then he was signing our autographs, taking pictures. His wife got this printer that takes a picture on her phone, prints it right there, and then he signs a picture. It was pretty cool. So,
You guys weren't here. He
No.
had more fans that were too shy to meet him than people that actually met him. And before you assume that I'm only talking about females, even males were like, "Oh my God, it's Hernandez."
he's
were
big
like,
here.
I can't-
He's huge
He
here.
is.
I don't know what
Really?
to say, bro. I don't know what to say. It's like,
Funny part is,
just say hello.
say hi.
and I told Ted about it. I was like, Ted's like, who? He had no idea who he was.
I've seen Sean before.
You've seen Sean before, okay, but
It's been a long time.
never met him, and
Never met him.
You just enjoyed it. My wife and his wife got along great. So, my wife hadn't seen Sean in years. We hadn't made it to many wrestling shows since we had kids, but we're slowly getting back out there.
And you say you knew him from where?
RCW, I just met him
Oh.
going to shows years ago when Victory Road was in Houston. I want to say this was 08. All my friends and I says, "Hey, we're going to Houston. Do you guys want to go?" He got us all tickets to the show, and
Nice.
then he
Is
told us where they're hanging out at what hotel. We went down to the bar of the hotel. We met everybody. We met Christian, AJ Styles,
Here he goes.
Bubba Ray, Bully Ray, Bubba, Bully, Devon.
Big flex, bro.
I mean,
First time I met
all
Gail
you
Kim.
gotta do is this: whip out
Gail
the
Kim.
old paper.
Yeah,
Here's all my photos of my kids. Blah, 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 blah.
they're all on my old MySpace page. You gotta go find.
MySpace. What?
I know. But that's
Who-
where I
who
met Gail
remembers
Kim,
that?
and years later, she came to RCW, and this was like a few months ago. Got a printed autograph, and I had to thank Sean for that because if he never got us those free tickets,
Your brother's
never-
missing out on potential subscribers. I keep people walking by and staring at what we're doing. He's there on his phone.
Shout out to Derek, who's manning the table and having people enter into the raffle. I charge.
Look, you got more people behind you
We're
looking,
paying-
trying to see what we're doing,
We're paying
and you're
you in
missing out.
tacos.
So that interview with Sean will be up soon. I'm
Sweet.
working on it. It'll probably be at hopefully tomorrow or Monday.
Two
We'll get
tacos
it.
and a six-pack.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you
man.
go.
So, no, Sean was great.
Yeah,
and
he
he was
was.
fantastic. And
It's
like,
good to catch up with him.
he's a great sport. He had a lot of people that came down here, people that were shocked to see
Yeah.
him, and then even more people that were too shocked to actually meet him,
Yeah.
which was I thought was hilarious.
One family I'll mention, they came by, we were recording. It was funny when I was recording, I see a lot of people like, "Oh my God, that's Hernandez." They had a full-on wrestling wedding. Like literally bride, groom, flower girl, everyone had their own entrance. Like the flower girl came out with like a Bailey entrance. Wrestling belts. They tried to get Sean to be a part of it. They got some wrestlers involved, but he was in Australia at the time, so he couldn't be there.
Oh,
but
man. That would've been
showed
cool.
the pictures. They're full-on wrestling. It was really awesome to see that.
Nice.
So
And that was day one.
yeah, that was day one. Pretty awesome.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Flew by, though.
Yes.
Flew by. Didn't get a whole chance to see a whole lot of the rest of the area.
I did record the panel, by the way.
This is way
yesterday's
bigger
panel.
than first year, by far.
Oh,
Yes. Well, for one, it's 3 days instead of 2.
It is 3 days
Yeah.
instead of 2.
Well, and last year was in one giant room compared to 2 buildings.
Even then, it was
3
pretty
buildings,
organized
isn't
last
it?
year. Now it's
3, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's 3. You got the expo hall here where we are. This is like the vendor village, artist alley. Next door is Cars and Stars. Most of it is like there's like a package of $40, and you can take pictures with like most of the cars there. Some of the real big ones like the Batmobile, Batman 66, the Impala from Supernatural.
They don't have the Batmobile from 85?
I don't think so.
86?
No.
What?
Somewhere
89. No, they do
89.
not.
No,
Everybody
37.
usually wants the.
You can sit in those for like $40. Optimus Prime is a different charge, but the Ecto one is part of that
Ecto
$4.
one. I'm gonna go see.
I'm expecting you to show up in your Ghostbusters gear
Yeah,
tomorrow.
where
And take
is
a
it?
picture.
tomorrow.
Yes.
It's coming tomorrow. Today's about this.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's about Ecto
About
one.
fun, yeah.
There you
So
Ooh,
there you go.
I got to do weird flex. You know what just came in the mail today?
Is it? Let me guess. Is it a poster?
No,
Is it?
this is gonna take forever.
no. Is it? Is
It
it?
is
Is it a
the-
Hot Wheels car?
It is the Funko
Wait,
Pop.
wait.
No,
wait.
it's not.
Is it a Funko Pop car?
No,
Oh, ooh. Funko Pop Perfect Circle
No.
Maynard James Keenan.
I wish. Why isn't that a thing yet?
I don't know.
They made me now just that you said
Damn
that.
it.
I know.
It is a
Perfect Circle.
Funko
Get it
Pop
done.
35th Ghostbusters anniversary Peter Venkman / Firehouse Ghostbuster Firehouse combo.
Oh, nice.
It's a mini Ghostbusters Firehouse.
That's cool.
I'm gonna bring it tomorrow,
You're gonna give it away.
and
You're gonna
Winston,
show it off.
Winston's gonna be the first signature on it.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And of course, they are using the Freeman Coliseum for the big panels.
Big panels.
I was over there to see the WWE panel that is on our YouTube page. I mentioned the ones that are going on later on today as well. So the WWE one was great. It was only 30 minutes. Daniel Bryan was full on in character the whole time. It was hilarious.
It was,
So
yeah,
really
I just watched it. It was
Yeah.
it was fantastic.
it was. It really was.
Becky, by far the biggest draw this year.
Yeah, over 6 hours of autographs for her, man.
Oh, wow.
She's a big draw. She sold out everything.
I think all yesterday, every third person was wearing a shirt that said "the man" on it.
Yep, or Becky Two Belts.
And
awesome.
the best T-shirt was actually I'm gonna just get this wrong. The SmackDown, or maybe it was a Raw episode where she got
got
her
that?
face busted open.
Yeah.
So that there was a kid that had her face on his shirt, and it was like blood all over it.
And that is the iconic image that really put Becky over
Yeah.
as like the top draw in the women's division right now. So
I think what's great about wrestling is that, I mean, we all know that it's all scripted, and there's some really great scripted
Wait,
moments.
what did you just say?
But
he didn't use the F word. We're good.
what's even better is those off-the-cuff moments that are like epic.
Like,
Things that
oh
just
shit,
happened by
did
accident.
that just happened?
Yeah.
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 But the ones that are not, scripted. So
Right.
Becky's face getting busted open
Right.
was not part of the plan at all.
Right.
It wasn't.
And yet, she sold that. She ran with it as far as you can run with it.
Isn't it amazing?
And now you're never going to forget that
when
image.
they go through something like that, something just happened. My face is busted open. I want to roll with it instead of oh shit, I need to get out of the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's recently a WWE 24 about, or I can't remember, on the network about Becky Lynch.
saw that
She
one.
talks about that, and it's amazing what she was going through, those emotions. And even then, they could have run with Nia Jax with the whole fist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she got hurt. She's recovering from surgeries, but
Oh, that's a.
hopefully they keep that going.
She can be huge too.
Yes, she'll be a star.
Massive, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they use her right when she comes back.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I hope they really build it back up.
Today's big draw is the one and only Aquaman. Jason Momoa is here.
So am I.
And
He
Rob is
showed
also
up.
here as
He
well.
showed up.
I am his protege.
Derek, who's been on the show, and myself. We're going to go meet Jason later on.
Derek, a.k.a. Mexican Thick Thor.
Mexican
Yep.
Thick Thor. And real
Oh.
Thick Thor is here somewhere.
Yeah, there. How about that? He was here yesterday. He was dressed up like
The big
in
Thor
the
Lebowski.
the big Thor Lebowski. Shows up today in full fat Thor, gear and everything. So
And
tomorrow I'm expecting him with the braided beard and all that stuff.
and he still has Mjolnir and Stormbreaker.
yes,
He's
he does.
walking around
He's walking
double
around
wielding
that,
everything.
yes.
Shout out to our friends, Con Culture
Yes.
podcast, who's down the hall here. And then we just met for the first time the Goods podcast.
They had some good questions to Alexander Shipp too during her panel.
Fantastic. Another great local podcast. We just met them. We might talk to them later on for the show.
Yep.
And then
Someone's taking a picture. I missed
I
it.
saw.
I'm going to also interview Anthony Bowling later on. Anthony Bowling, who is from the epic, I'm actually pretty sure the first geek podcast ever, Fanboy Radio,
Nice.
Wouldn't
that
doubt it.
started in the late 90s.
Wow.
They were on forever, and they ended a few years ago. Anthony Bowling was part of the final crew, and that was one of the reasons why we're here today. One of the reasons why Countdown City Geekcast exists is because of Fanboy Radio. So I'm going to talk to him later on.
Are you gonna ask him to take over your role in Countdown City Geekcast?
Nah.
Will I go on
Like,
hiatus?
Nobody can take over my role.
Are
Who is gonna
are we
host
gonna
while
ask
you're
him to
on,
take over Ted and
parental
Jericho's
leave?
spot? Because he
Derek.
just asked me a dumb
Derek.
question.
Derek's
or he
running
said
it.
something dumb
We're
and just
screwed.
went in one ear and out the other, and I just looked away. Pretended like I knew what he said. Oh God,
Awesome.
this is great.
Speaking of Big Thor, here we go.
Hey, there he is. There's one.
There he
Well, it's
is.
one of them.
Get him in the shot.
Oh, he's already walking.
Well, he's
by.
gonna get in the shot now. There he goes.
Yep, there he is.
No, there he is. Thor's in the background. What else what we were going to talk about? You haven't seen X-Men yet. What is the
No, I
matter with
haven't.
you?
I'm busy, man. I have kids.
Storm was here.
Yes. She said in her panel she would love to do like a Storm movie,
Really?
if possible. She wants to keep that character.
Like a solo Storm movie.
Maybe a solo Storm movie. She
totally
said
could.
that
I'd see that.
she couldn't see herself playing any other superhero. Like she's Storm, forever Storm. So
Yeah.
it's really she can't. I mean, she's hoping they'll add her to the cast for the MCU. I'm
Heck
hoping
yeah.
too. She was really good.
I really think we need to play Brawlhalla later.
Yeah, I agree.
Or
I'll
Crystal
win.
Crisis.
I'll win. at
Like,
Brawl.
you keep saying that game, and like
Hollow.
nobody knows that game.
Puzzle. If I put it up there, you'll know that game.
We won't know the game.
You'll know the game.
We won't know the game.
You'll know the game.
Cosplayers. What are the yesterday? Some of the favorite cosplayers that we've seen. We had a girl dressed as Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yes, that was really
Like
good.
spot on. Hat, the entire outfit. It just looked incredible. And we told her you need to enter into the contest. And if she was here all weekend, she would have, but she wasn't. So she missed out a little bit.
Saw a couple pretty cool Spider-Man cosplayers.
There's been a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a few Miles Morales Spider-Mans
Oh, I
walking
haven't seen that
around.
one. I saw Ben Parker and just regular Peter
Saw
Parker.
Spider-Man Noir a few minutes ago.
Oh yes, I
No
saw that one. I
kidding.
saw that.
Really?
I
Yeah.
didn't see that guy.
You're right.
Interesting.
I saw him earlier too.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good people. Captain America.
Oh,
There was like a legit Aquaman cosplayer.
We had
got a
Ariel
picture with
playing
Remy.
Smash Brothers with us earlier today.
What?
Ariel.
Ariel?
Little
Oh, I
Mermaid.
didn't see her.
You didn't see her?
Awesome.
She
If,
had a
if,
dingle hopper.
if I find him again, I'll take a picture of it. But it was Sub-Zero, pretty cool looking Sub-Zero walking around with a scorpion's head.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
so cool.
We need to find a scorpion and then just like bump those guys into each other. and see what happens.
Just get all the ninjas in there. You know.
What
We're
else?
just looking around for more cosplayers, aren't we?
I'm trying to remember. So if we took your photo, find your photo on our Facebook page, and make sure you tag yourself. Tag yourself in all the photos. We had a Jon Stewart Green Lantern here yesterday.
Oh yeah.
He even had these bright green contacts. Like he had the whole look down, and he went out, liked his photo, and shared it. So he
Hey,
gave a
speaking-
shout out to us.
Speaking of photos, did you notice when you were at the WWE panel, you and Tina's picture came up on the screen?
No, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I was watching.
I need to go
it.
back and watch the video.
Yeah, you don't get to see her face, but I saw the shirts. I was like, hey,
Hey, there we
I
go.
think that's JC and Tina. in
Funny
there.
thing is, I got in there. I was like, oh, they're putting them up here. I tweeted it right before the panel, and I wasn't
Yeah.
sure it would come
yeah,
up.
it popped up.
I
Very
was
nice,
too busy
very
watching the
nice.
panel. It's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. If you tweet anything, hashtag Celebrity Fan Fest, might show up on the main stage screen here.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's the best story or the best question from the WWE panel?
They asked him what would they change about the wrestling industry.
That was a good question, wasn't it?
And I love Finn's response. He says, this might be controversial, but I would let wrestlers wrestle any
Without
promotion
borders,
without
no
borders. No borders, no nothing.
So,
and that was really cool.
That's what they
AEW,
need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. So
Is it
I-
what they need?
I think it would make it more interesting
it depends who you ask.
because even Becky even said, a lot of things is very inconsistent with that company. If they
I think
opened-
that was her way of saying the creative is very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then I think if they opened this up, would bring so much opportunity to making creative grow like crazy. It would go all over the place.
Prime example, last year, I think it was, Jericho was the Intercontinental Champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And he pitched an idea to Vince at SummerSlam doing Intercontinental Champion versus Intercontinental Champion at
There you
SummerSlam.
go.
I forget who was the WWE Champion. And he was really working. They had something planned out. It would have been good. Vince ultimately just said no, didn't want to do it.
It's his vision or no vision. So
Pretty much.
that's
And
how it's always been.
that's good or bad, you know.
Well, maybe when the old man leaves it to
Triple H.
Triple H, things will change.
He's not going to give it to Stephanie, or
No, I think Shane will have like 51% control, and Triple H
Shane
will be-
actually he sold all his stock in the company years ago.
what?
He did.
Wow.
He actually
Yeah.
he got out of it, involved with it when he went to do like a digital venture, something with an MMA company, and him coming back has been just like working as a worker, that sort of thing. So he's not.
I think that if you did have wrestlers wrestle without borders, as you put it, then I think you would lose sort of the essence of groups like AEW. AEW is a fight against the establishment.
And I love it. So I could see that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you need an establishment to have a fight against
See,
it.
I don't think that's what they're doing, though. I don't think
It's
that's their
not?
ultimate goal. No.
They're
Well,
just
no,
an
no.
alternative. Yeah.
It's just an alternative. I don't think they're doing it to spite WWE or to put them out of business. I think they're just adding other avenues for wrestlers to go to.
Yeah.
Not just an avenue, but the entire business culture they're trying to establish
Yes.
is completely different.
Yeah,
it
I
is
know,
wrestlers
it is.
first, which we all know. Unfortunately, WWE is starting to find out more and more that it's not really wrestlers first.
No, it's not. It's entertainment first. The way they try and offer these contracts, they're trying to keep a total control over it.
Yeah.
Sean Spears, formerly known as Ty Dillinger, said the same thing. He wasn't interested. They let him go, and thankfully his 90-day expired right before Double or Nothing. So that's how he was able to go through. So,
He had a
Moxley's-
great match too.
yes.
Yeah.
Moxley's the biggest thing in wrestling right now,
Yes,
probably.
he
Yes,
is. Yes,
And
he
that's
is.
that's because of
He's
anti-establishment.
and he just won the United States Championship in Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
New Japan, so that's huge.
Wow.
That's massive. So great for him.
That's cool.
Yeah. I wish you would see Swamp Thing or X-Men so we can talk about it.
I saw the first episode of Swamp Thing.
Oh, so what'd you think?
It was awesome. I've been talking about that.
We haven't heard you talk
We
about it to us yet.
Talk
We
about
weren't listening, just like
oh
Rob.
my gosh.
Yikes.
Just kidding.
So then talk about it.
Talk about it.
The first episode that I've seen, which is the only one, it was really, really good.
Why?
You haven't seen it, and I'm not
I
going
don't
to try
care.
and
I'm
sell
not
it.
going to watch it.
It was a little slow because
Because
they're
nobody
trying
will
to
give
set
them their
up
DC
everything.
login. That's
Was it slow? I didn't think it was slow at all.
Well, just because it was like, I think everybody
The
was
setup
for
was
me
a little-
anyway. Yeah.
What was your
the setup.
favorite part of the episode?
Actually, the very end when you
Why?
see Swamp Thing coming about.
That's when he's coming about? What do you mean?
when he becomes Swamp Thing.
He's driving around a cliff and he's like coming about the mountain.
Oh, cool. So
When he's coming
so
around
Swamp
the
Thing's
mountain,
driving
what you
around in the
got?
swamp car or what?
Yeah.
Swamp.
Narf.
Yikes.
What's wrong, Jericho? Can't you take these questions?
Hard hitting Rob questions.
Yeah.
Hey, they're gonna come flying at you, bro. You better have a fly swatter ready.
So that's the Blue Ranger, right? In the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Really?
I was like,
From the movie, not the original. Not David Yost.
Something
the
Yost. Oh, not David Yost.
Yeah.
no, the reboot. The remake, whatever.
The remake.
Yeah,
The
no, I
one
was
from a
like,
few years ago.
I was
Anyways,
like, that looks like the Blue Ranger. I was like, cool. I didn't know this guy was in this show. He ain't in the show anymore.
Oh, he lasted about 5 minutes.
Less than that.
so
Yeah.
he died.
Yeah, but the way he does is like pretty
Swamp-
amazing.
Swamp
Pretty
Thing eat
epic,
'em?
man.
He does not eat him,
Oh. Okay.
but you should watch it.
You gotta watch this show.
Give me your login.
Why are you not watching the
Why?
show, Rob?
Give me your login. Somebody give me your
If
login.
you pay me $75, I'll let you use my.
I will
login.
not give you
That'll cover my year.
$75. No.
We'll talk about it later, Rob.
Okay, anyways, all right. On the count of 3, give me your favorite scene at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Of what? Of what scene?
Episode
Of what
2.
movie? Of what
Swamp
are we
Thing.
talking about?
I would give my favorite scene, but he hasn't seen episode 2 yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, take off, Jericho, take off your earphones. What's your favorite
Yeah,
scene?
because I can't hear in person.
You can't.
When he rips this dude completely and multiple pieces. The Swamp Thing does.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Ted.
I think it's episode 1.
Okay.
The
Don't choose a safe.
You can put your
a safe
headphones back
answer
on.
just because.
No. It's
No.
my favorite scene. It's the autopsy.
Oh,
that was
God.
good.
The autopsy
That was
goes
really good.
very wrong.
Freaky,
okay.
man.
Okay, that has me intrigued. I want to put your answer on standby. I want to put it on Red Alert 5.
Let me tell
Ted,
you-
please explain this autopsy scene.
Okay, picture your like favorite Resident Evil moment.
Okay. Done.
It's better than that.
wow.
Yeah,
So is it
that's
like
pretty-
super creepy or what?
Yes.
Very.
So I mean, there's obviously like there's a mutation in the swamplands, right?
Yeah.
And it's because of companies dumping in like really toxic hazardous materials.
Do we get any cameos of the Simpson three-headed fish?
Exactly.
Or three-eyed fish?
They
Okay.
totally could do
Not
that.
yet.
They could do that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Go on.
Like patient 0, who's already died because of this infection, is like in the autopsy room.
Okay.
So they just leave him there.
Oh.
His body's done and all that. Yes. We'll give you a few. So the autopsy's just sitting there on the gurney or the
Mhm.
table, whatever. The doctor walks away to go talk to, I'll keep that secret. But then the mutation starts taking the body over, and he starts sprouting limbs and other plant-like features.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts becoming like almost like this huge animatronic of like vines, and his torso is just like hanging off of this thing.
So how is the production value of this?
Incredible.
Pretty
Yeah.
legit, yeah.
Really good.
This is how good it is. I'm watching the first episode, and Melissa's like, "What movie is this?" And I'm like, "It's not a movie, but it looks as good as any movie you've seen."
Wow. So how does the what is the direction that they're going with his voice? Like, is it normal? Is it real?
We've not heard it yet.
We haven't
Okay.
really heard it
He
yet
hasn't
since
spoken
he
yet?
was mutated into it.
Okay.
Yeah, we just heard
Alright.
like a roar, and that's about
cool.
it. So.
That sounds pretty neat.
We've heard
Yeah.
some grunts.
Yeah.
Jericho, what was your favorite scene?
Jericho, favorite scene?
Honestly, the
Don't take mine, don't take mine.
autopsy scene was really good.
Yeah, we got Captain
Um,
Marvel.
Actually,
Shazam.
when they go to his house before they take him to the morgue, and he's I guess once he got killed or like took over him,
Uh-huh.
he's in his restroom and he's like against the sink looking at the mirror,
Oh, dude.
and he's
yes.
just fully covered, branches and stuff, and they start taking part of it, right, or something, or
Samples, yeah.
yeah, samples, and like shit just goes wrong. Yeah, like I
Like-
don't even want to say.
It's got a big horror movie element
Yeah,
to it. Yes,
very
it
much.
does.
A lot of suspense. A
Interesting.
lot of suspense.
You're going to love this because it has all these like Resident Evil type
Yeah,
components to it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting.
and
I'm
that's just
down
episode
for a
one, so,
horror
yeah.
theme show.
2 episodes in, you're going to be pretty pissed off they're not getting a season 2 yet, believe me.
Man.
man.
So who's gonna give
Okay.
me the login?
We'll talk about
1,
that
2, 3,
later.
not it.
Not it.
No,
Oh, Jericho. Hey, this will be payback for all those months that you stole WWE Network.
Oh,
from me.
there we go. It came back.
There it is.
all right, I'll end the scene.
That's
There
what we
it
call the
is.
payback.
Boom,
He's gonna
and
let us
that's
see what
how
they-
it's done, people.
And he's going to change his password like a week later.
Talk
Right?
to us about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him see 2 episodes and that's it.
So what do y'all know
I
about?
don't know, man. I think it got canceled.
So what do y'all know so far about this whole cancellation? Why are they not renewing it?
We talked about it at Play Live, didn't we? But
We did.
or even in our
it's
episode last week.
From what I understand, it's related to a budget issue with tax breaks they were supposed to get, and the North Carolina government kind of screwed it up.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
right.
kind of what it was?
Yeah, something like
That-
that. I thought I heard y'all talking about
Okay,
that.
yeah, that was in regards to the budget, but that's why they shortened the season.
Yeah.
For just canceling the second season, no idea.
This has to be part of the reason why.
Maybe it's
I would
part of it.
imagine.
Yeah.
So is there
But-
any chance of them rewriting the way this season will end and turn it into more of a series to have a conclusion?
Do not know.
Don't know, because they've already filmed it before they decided to cancel.
Yeah.
All we knew is they were slated for 13 episodes. They shortened it to 10, and then later decided to not do a second season, which is weird. I mean, I understand the swamps in North Carolina are really tuned to it, even though the majority of this supposedly takes place in Louisiana.
Right.
So I'm sure you could find a location in Louisiana to do this.
Did
Yeah.
you watch our Play Live show?
No.
Oh, well.
It's Jericho.
So committed.
Then.
It's Jericho. Come on.
Shout out to Chicken Wing and Super Asian Rob who joined us on that show.
Hey.
At least I'm in most of these
Hey,
shows.
hey, what'd you say?
You heard me. I'm in most of these shows.
That's what I thought.
It's
So-
too far, guys.
So,
It's too far for me.
so
Rob's always there
Have a bedtime.
as an avatar.
Hey, if I'm not there in person, I'm there somewhere.
He's an
Somewhere.
avatar in the bottom of the screen.
It just
Hey.
pops up like
I
that.
love doing that.
Well, maybe I should be on audio more often.
No, see, like in this video, I'm just gonna like cover you
Yeah.
and then make you a little avatar popping up all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that can go very far. Anyways, I want to tell you this then, because
Yeah.
I don't think you heard about this part. All of the blog sites were the first one to break this story.
Mhm.
Well, then the national media started getting involved.
Right.
They have a little bit more pull, a little bit more swing. They can get a little bit more information than the blog sites can.
A little more swagger.
So Business Insider, I think, was the first one to come out and say Swamp Thing had a 3-year arc planned.
Oh wow.
So 3 seasons, already planned it. Storyboards, whatever was probably
Get ready
already
to get
there.
more pissed off. Jared.
Yeah. Man, that sucks.
Go ahead.
After the 3rd season, the plan was
Don't
Samus.
tell me.
Movie.
Don't tell me.
A movie.
No movie. I know what
for
you're
a
going.
spin-off
Yeah.
For who? Wait! Don't finish it.
of a
what?
show,
For was it Dark Justice League?
Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark. Damn
Ooh,
it.
dude, I
that
love
would've
that
been so
movie.
badass.
That was a good
We're
movie.
talking
And Swamp Thing
Constantine.
was in it.
Swamp Thing, Zatanna.
Yes, that was a good movie.
Aren't you
You-
just
I
mad you haven't
can't
seen a
tell if
single
he's being
episode now?
sarcastic
Huh?
or not.
Aren't you mad now? Like we're not going to get that?
No, but still.
Don't give him your login anymore.
I'm not after all.
Take
But
the
that
login
would
away.
be such an awesome movie to
Yeah, would've.
check out.
It would have been a series,
Yeah, as a show, movie show, whatever. Like, oh man, that would have been awesome.
and I would have loved it if they would have brought.
Hey, that's a good Deadpool.
It is.
Although he looks really stiff,
He does.
like super stiff. Like, what is that helmet? Huh?
That would have been awesome to have.
It would've.
A little spin-off there,
Yeah.
Man,
especially after a three-year arc. I mean, so he would have been an established character, getting his own show. Man, that's Arrow spinning off for Flash.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Damn it.
and
Speaking of spinoffs, go ahead.
I would have hoped they would have brought the Constantine from CW back, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that would have been good too.
What's his
Yeah.
face? 'Cause
Honestly, don't know his name. His
he's
character.
he's
I mean, I forget.
awesome as Constantine.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And he's been really great in Legends. I don't know if you know, he's been on there for quite a bit. So I love that he's still somehow in
Legends
the
isn't
universe.
canceled yet.
No, it's not, because they are having fun with it.
And the fans are as well.
Yeah.
People like to have fun
I'm not
with
gonna lie. I'm only watching it because of the crossovers that happen.
And they weren't even in the last
That happen
crossover either.
infrequently.
it. That's true.
Well, yeah,
once
I
you
know
get-
that.
Well, they should be
I
in
know
the
that,
next
but,
one.
but
Yeah,
some of
they're
the
going
other
to.
guys will have cameos sometimes. in
Yeah.
it.
Krypton.
Krypton, because I mentioned
I'm out.
spinoffs. Have you seen the first? Oh. I don't know if you saw the season premiere. Have you guys seen it yet?
No, but go ahead.
Okay,
I've seen part of it, yeah.
You
You
did
okay.
yourself a favor, Ted.
I will say,
I'm gonna watch it though.
I mean, this was kind of spoiled. We knew he was appearing. We got our first appearance of Lobo. Not bad
Yeah.
so far.
already in episode 1.
Already in episode 1.
Nice.
They've already announced the Lobo spinoff off the Krypton. Based
Wow,
on, yes.
okay. Just
So-
because of that performance?
Isn't
or-
Isn't that
performance.
isn't that bold?
That is,
Very.
yeah, it is. Also, is with sci-fi or?
With sci-fi.
Okay.
I assume it's the same actor, but I'm not completely sure.
That
We'll
is
see how this
awesome.
season goes. Yeah. So,
That is badass.
So when do y'all anticipate this whole superhero craze to die down?
Never. Honestly, not because I don't want it to go down, but it's just there's so much. There's so much content to go.
why
to
it's
go
so
on.
big now
but-
is
but-
because people like us who love this as kids,
Yeah.
the real smart ones that everybody made fun of and bullied, now
Hey,
you know
Are making shows?
they're the execs now making the
Yeah,
money,
exactly.
the ones putting this together, and everybody loves it. So
but,
Yeah.
but what's wrong with just picking up a comic book?
people
No,
still
they
can.
still do that.
They
yeah.
still do.
we still do.
There's plenty of comic books for sale, like
yes,
in Vendor
but,
Village.
but
You know?
what is our generation doing for the future generation? They're not encouraging to
They're-
pick up a
they're-
comic book. They're
yeah.
saying, "Hey, watch our movie. You don't got to read anymore."
You know what? Let me tell you something. So with
Tell me
Remy-
something. Educate
let
me,
me-
brother.
let me
Educate
something.
me.
Let me tell you
I buy
something.
my daughter
Learn
comics,
me,
by the way.
Jericho,
Let me fix
brother.
my side. Listen, so with Remy, anytime he plays a video game or he sees a cartoon or something, a commercial, I'm like, oh, that's a show I used to watch. Daddy used to watch that when he was a kid, your age. And he goes nuts over it. Then he finds more videos. He looks on YouTube for more videos, or he sees other video games or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and he freaking flips out about it.
You know, Rob
So-
checked out like 5 minutes ago.
He did. So for me, I don't know if it's not just because I'm a parent, but for me, that's what it's doing. I'm showing like, look, this is something that Dad used to like as a kid. Now this is something we can enjoy together.
Yep.
We watch
No,
wrestling.
I agree 100% with that. But it's not a matter of connecting through a show, because I have a ton of stuff from my childhood that I've passed on that I'm like, dude, you wouldn't believe the amount of hours I spent reading this or playing with these or watching these.
Right.
So you can still show them and hand them all of that. You don't need a modern day TV show to say, hey, this is what Dad used to enjoy when I was little.
No, but again, that's what I'm saying. Like, he sees a connection. Like, oh, this is something Dad used to love. Now we have something, a modern day version of that, and that we're both able to enjoy. He's starting to get into Power Rangers, the new Beast Morphers or whatever it's called, the newer episode.
No,
Yeah.
do him a favor and
So-
stop him.
Okay, but he's also 5 years old and he loves
Yeah,
it.
that's
Okay, but again, that's something he sees. Dad loves Power Rangers. Now let's watch the show together.
Yeah, and you know what? That happened the other day too. Y'all remember
Yeah.
the link I sent y'all for that Star Wars?
No, we don't watch the links you sent.
You remember that link to
Yes.
Star Wars thing I sent? So I was so excited to show Adeline that whole video. I got home, I pulled it up. I'm like, Adeline, you're gonna be so excited to see this. She's like, Dad, I already watched this. And I was like,
Hey.
well, way to
You're
ruin my
like
surprise.
down, but you're proud at the same
Yes,
time.
yes,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
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 So, like when superheroes come up on TV, my daughter starts naming them. I'm like, oh,
And
You know-
that's a proud moment right there.
yeah.
And I think there's also a medium in which people resonate more with. So people that need to read, words and pages and hold a book and hold a comic book, they're always going to have that outlet.
Yeah.
And people that are just more visually inclined, they got animation, TV shows, they got movies, Rob's not listening.
Yeah.
There's just so much to go off of.
It
and-
was business.
I had an important text message.
It was
Rob's like, I wish these hoes would just back up off.
Back on up. Back on up. Give me 50 feet. I'm engaged.
congratulations. Did we tell you that?
No. But thank
Congratulations,
you.
sir.
Appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks.
I mean, y'all been married for like 10 years already, but
Yeah. Yeah. We're just making it official.
Okay.
semi-official.
We're making it paper official.
paper official.
Paper official. Wow.
Now you got to pay
What's
taxes
up?
together.
I know, bro. Like, I am not looking forward to inheriting her student loans. You know what I'm saying?
That stays actually under her name.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I'm
does
sure
it?
she
That you
won't
can't
see
combine them.
Dude, you just made my day.
Yeah, there's legal reasons you can't
Yeah.
combine them.
this. Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
you hear that, babe? It's all you.
My wife and I looked into
This is
that.
going to be over soon.
She's like, it's just,
I'll
not working
cover,
out.
I'll cover all the rest of your bills, but that student loan is all
oh,
you.
damn.
Hey, that's a good deal. I'll
So-
let her know. Just in case she misses this episode, I'll let her know. He
No, I'm
said
sure
he's
she's
covering
watching.
all your bills.
She's watching.
Ted's gonna edit all this out.
Yeah.
Static.
Hey, this is when the
I'm
radio.
trying to save your marriage.
The
Rob.
radio's gonna go back to the WrestleCast.
What's up, heels and baby faces?
Distortion at this point.
Anyways,
Oh,
you
man.
should find a way to get rings that are Power Ranger themed.
no.
Why
She
not?
doesn't, because she's not gonna want that.
You
What
get
is-
your
What
own.
is she into that like you guys can make a little
Deadpool?
geeky?
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Okay.
Somewhat Star Wars, because she knows that's what I'm.
So you
into.
come out with your face all mangled, and
mangled.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
like,
like
you know-
all fire burns. and stuff?
yeah,
I don't know about that.
She'll get it.
I want to.
you look like an avocado had sex with another ugly avocado, that sort of thing.
Two white avocados.
Yes,
What the hell are y'all talking about now?
Deadpool references.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Oh man.
Oh, Robert Wool's here.
Where?
Where is he?
He's over there.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm like-
and next on our stage,
Robert is
all the way from Artist Alley at our Ode booth, Robert Wool.
before Robert asked who the hell is that. So Robert Wool was in the '89 Batman movie.
Yes, I know that.
Okay. I spoke to him yesterday.
Okay.
I said hi. We talked for a little bit. I said congratulations. The 30th anniversary of Batman 1989
Yes.
is tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I think it's no. Wait.
Today's the 15th.
It's 15th. I don't know what it is. It was in a few days, so I think it's either tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
Just put Batman 89.
Stop it.
It's probably in a week, actually.
B-
Yeah, okay.
A-T.
1989. You're right. I just
What
wanted to
day
make
though?
sure.
What day
I
though?
wanted to make sure.
What day?
Oh, what day?
I know it's June.
What, Ted, what do
I
you
think it might be
know?
tomorrow.
Batman is spelled B-A-T.
June 19, 1989.
June 19th. Juneteenth.
So in 4 days.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and
And what happened?
no, it's nothing to do with comic books, but I don't know if y'all ever saw the original All That show.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
They're doing the
Oh, yeah.
the reboot is coming
coming
out
back.
tonight, and it has
Oh,
a lot of the
wow.
old original
Oh,
cast.
yeah? Like, how are they gonna use them in it?
They're incorporating. They're bringing some of their old characters back,
Oh.
and a lot of them are
Oh,
EPs
the
of the
characters.
show. Characters and the
Okay,
actors. No,
okay,
the
cool.
actors too.
Oh, really?
Keenan Thompson, Kel Mitchell,
damn,
Lauren
that's gonna-
Denver,
that's gonna be
Josh
good then.
Server.
What is that
Josh
gonna be on?
Server.
What is
Yeah.
that gonna be on?
On Nick
Nickelodeon.
tonight.
Nickelodeon, right?
Nickelodeon.
Nick? Oh, I don't have Nickelodeon.
Nick,
And yeah, they're bringing some.
Maybe
of
it'll
their
be on
characters.
Hulu.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look for that. Yeah,
I think it has. Oh no, I don't think Hulu has Nickelodeon.
It does.
Favorite all that skit.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jesus.
It's been years.
No, Mavis and Clavis.
Welcome to Good Burger, home
I
of the
don't-
Good Burger.
maybe-
Can
I don't
take
think-
your
I
order?
forgot
I
about
don't
Mavis
think.
Clavis.
I don't
Mavis
think
and
this is
Clavis.
my favorite, but it's the only one that I remember is the Amanda show or what
Oh,
Oh.
Amanda Bynes
Yes.
just go ape.
is it? I think it's because I had
Crap.
a crush on Amanda Bynes, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
There you go.
Do you still have a crush on Amanda Bynes?
probably.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I
Your
haven't seen
favorite?
her in a long time.
Can't, anytime you had Good Burger, it's just
That was always
that was
awesome.
always fun.
Okay, like literally the funniest skit that I laughed from beginning to end and I could not breathe was a game show where Josh Server was the host and he would ask the contestants what's in the box, and in the box is an orange, and the female, I forget her name, could not get it for the life of her. She would say things that didn't even make sense, like, is it a puppy? And Josh is pulling his hair out, losing his mind, and he starts screaming in her face, an orange, it's an orange.
Yeah,
And
yeah, my
he's
other-
And
he's
they're
ripping
still-
his clothes and he's ripping his hair,
And they're still guessing other stuff, right?
and she's still
Yeah,
guessing
yeah.
other stuff
I remember
That is awesome.
with a stone cold face.
That is awesome.
He's like shooting him, he's stabbing himself, and she's like, she hasn't phased her, he had changed her facial expression at all. I gotta find it.
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah.
laughed from beginning to end, and I didn't stop.
They had a lot of great characters. It was the children's or younger version of SNL. And
Mad
so-
TV, more
yeah,
like,
Mad
yeah.
TV,
So
yeah.
they actually
That was
came
great.
back last year and appeared on Wild and Out.
Yes, yeah, that was a
It was a
good
great
episode.
episode.
It was
yeah.
good.
It was good.
That was a very good episode. But so I'm just really excited. I was a huge fan of the show, and the fact that I want to say it's 4 or 5 original cast members.
Full review coming
That's
up
cool.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Jericho only. He's gonna host it.
I'll
Yep.
have a live. Yeah, I'll have a live video.
I would
shit.
so do that.
He's gonna have a live
That's
video.
gonna be
He's
great.
gonna have skits too,
Yeah.
so stay
I'll-
tuned.
We need to be doing skits, by the way.
We should.
Yeah, we totally could.
should.
Superhero skits, doing like regular day things like shopping at the supermarket, busting up like
Yes.
cereal boxes. Oh, sorry, I broke that
Oops,
again.
my bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
Young Bucks do it being the elite. You saw Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy shopping at the supermarket. Being the elite.
Nice.
Do you keep up with that pretty often?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I watch it here and there.
His opening of the
pretty
skit was
entertaining.
Jungle Boy trying to get some top shelf. Luchasaurus, because I put some on his shoulders to get to. There's walking through the supermarket against.
There used to be a skit on YouTube where it was this. I forgot what his name was, but it was a Darth Vader who was like a manager at a grocery store.
Oh my
but he was in
gosh.
full-on Darth Vader. It was awesome. I have to find that too. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
Keanu Reeves is at E3.
Mm.
Yes, he was.
He's
announced
the new Chuck
Cyberpunk.
Norris.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Which
something like
looks fantastic.
that. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that Keanu Reeves is like the most popular guy in entertainment today.
Dude, he was so good. So first of all, John Wick was awesome.
Yeah,
We need to review that at some point if y'all watched it.
I love them all.
And Always Be My Maybe. Oh
Oh, you saw that?
my God.
You actually saw that?
Yeah,
Awesome.
dude. So that
Dude.
There you
movie-
go.
Which, by the way, he filmed his scenes. He took like 2 days out of his filming of John Wick 3, ran over there, filmed it, went back.
Dude, he
That's
was
incredible.
phenomenal. All right, so we all know how much shit he gets, slack he gets for being dry,
Sure.
right? In here, it's like he played himself,
But like a douche.
but
douchier.
a jerk, such
Yeah.
a
The only
jerk.
stars you should see are the ones when you dream.
That was-
That was, yeah. And then she just hugs him like this. It
You're
was just like,
breathtaking.
dude, like it was amazing. Like his 30 minutes that he had in there, or whatever long it was, I would rewatch it over because it was so good.
Well, that's what I was telling
shout
JC
out
earlier.
Ali Wong. I love her comedy.
my God,
and when I
yes.
saw her, she was going to be this with Randall Park. I was like, oh my God, this is
Yeah.
Well, and
It
she's
was
a writer
fantastic.
on Fresh Off the Boat. That's how
Oh,
she
yeah.
kinda started.
They've been
yeah.
best friends, yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
They co wrote this. It was hilarious.
Nice.
It was incredible. And yeah, the whole movie.
You watched it already too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ted, you haven't seen it?
No, I need to watch that.
You're kind of quiet over there.
I am the guy. I am the odd one out. I have
What?
not seen
For
it.
once.
This is the
But
romantic comedy you and Mel need to watch before the baby gets here.
There you go.
This is a Countdown City Geekcast first.
First,
Steady did not watch something that the rest of us have.
I'm out, guys.
But that's because he was busy watching X-Men and
He was busy
John Wick
watching a
and-
bunch of other whack stuff. Like,
Nothing against
like
Dark Phoenix I
Swamp
ever reviewed
Thing.
yet. I thought
Right.
Dark Phoenix was pretty good. This was the best
Swamp
movie I
Thing.
saw that weekend.
Nice.
I was at the Men in Black premiere. I apologize. I should have just stayed
which
home.
we weren't invited to. Did you-
Yeah, we
Did you
were
get
not
invited?
invited. No, I didn't.
No?
It's on Netflix, so you can watch it at home. So
I invited you, but you say you ignore us all the time.
No, I didn't. I didn't get no invite.
He sent you the link and you didn't.
No, I didn't. No, sir.
Which has happened before.
Negative Ghost Rider.
pattern is full.
Keanu, I'm looking
Keanu.
forward to the Bill and Ted sequel,
Yes.
which that's the biggest challenge of all, I think, is to make that relevant for a corny or cheesy 90s movie to be relevant in this day and age.
Yeah.
How you pull that off, no idea.
Because Dumb and Dumber didn't do it very well.
No,
No.
they did not.
So
You could not break that mold. You cannot transition that comedy into today's day and age.
but it's hard to do so because and so here's the tricky thing. Comedy in the 80s
Right, it's totally different.
was totally different, but what they make fun of and what they joke, it still applies,
Yeah.
right? It's just the manner, the delivery of that type of comedy.
Yeah.
They gotta make sure it fits with today's society.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. But it is a huge challenge
Yes.
It is.
for
I
this
agree.
movie to succeed by
And I
trying
hope it
to
does.
overcome that.
I hope it does because I loved the old films.
Some people are. It was revealed that Bill and Ted will have daughters.
Oh.
wow.
Each will have a daughter,
Uh-oh.
which fans, I guess there are diehard Bill and Ted fans. I don't know where they've been for the last
No.
20 years. Are
So
upset.
they don't think these two guys can procreate? Is that what they're saying about?
Not that.
Well, wasn't that part of the situation with Dumb and Dumber or whatever it was, the sequel? Like one of them had a daughter or a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But
Supposedly.
that's not the issue. The issue is
Okay.
that at the end of Bill and Ted 2, they introduced their sons,
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
named their sons after one another.
Yeah.
So now you have
Daughters.
these
instead of
daughters.
sons. So maybe they'll
Maybe
show.
maybe the sons are like old and
No, maybe
or
they'll
something.
show something happen with time.
Oh God.
You know, like
There you
Yeah.
go,
Like
Rob.
Like Arrow, like on Arrow, John Jago had a
Wow.
son, and now all of a sudden he has a daughter.
This is the best when Robert actually has something like really meaningful to contribute.
Yes.
Damn it, Robert. Do that more often.
This
Yes.
never happens.
This is why he's MIA for some time.
You know what? Clip this and just put it on Facebook. It's never happening.
It's gonna be our cover photo is just Rob like talking
Yeah.
right now. I
There you go.
love that. Isn't that how you kind of plan this movie? Is like time is now broken.
Yeah,
They
I
have
think
they have
so.
to do something meaningful this time.
Yeah.
I think so.
Instead of just like getting lost in hell.
Yeah.
They'll find a way to get lost to do something.
Can I just say, like, Bill and Ted Lost in, like, hell, like, screwed me up as a kid? That was terrifying. That's terrifying for a child.
Do you think during their time travels, they're gonna run into a John Wick or a Neo?
That's what you do.
Or-
This is all
They
you
have
do.
to.
You know what I
They
mean?
have
You
to.
just meet all of Keanu Reeves' past characters.
They're just gonna
right?
show up and like they're gonna be in the scene where Neil's like, whoa, you know. There's the whole
Something crazy's
Yeah.
got to happen, right?
There's so many ways to make this great, and you have to.
Welcome to the show, Remy.
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 Say hi.
Hi.
How are you doing? You having fun?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you playing video games?
yeah,
Are you winning a lot?
No.
Who did you take a picture with earlier? Do you remember?
Aquaman.
And who else?
Hmm,
Did you take a picture with Spider-Man?
yeah,
Yeah, you did. We'll show that photo later on, guys.
Yes,
Who's
yes.
better, Spider-Man or Aquaman?
Spider-Man.
Oh,
My man. My man.
As he's wearing an Aquaman shirt.
Oh, sad day. He only wore it because he knew he was going to take a picture with Aquaman.
That's probably what it was.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well,
More stuff. Yes, we totally
There's
can.
a lot going on.
yeah.
Quick notes from Nintendo's E3. Link's Awakening will be out pretty soon.
Yeah.
The remake of the Game Boy game.
Wow.
Banjo and Kazooie announced as DLC for Smash Bros.
Oh,
Ultimate.
Oh, for Smash Bros. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
Sorry.
I was hoping a new Banjo-Kazooie game.
Well, it's an interesting thing that happened because, of course, Banjo-Kazooie is made by Rare, who's owned now by Microsoft.
Right,
And
right.
they're able to work that
Oh.
out for Smash Brothers. So
Sweet. That's cool.
most requested DLC for a long time.
Well, they need a new Banjo game because I loved
Grab a
those
pizza.
two games. Those games were fantastic.
Maybe this will build into it. Maybe we'll see one on Xbox or something. So.
Nah, yeah, but I don't own an Xbox.
Oh well, you know. Microsoft
Sorry to hear
owns
that,
it.
buddy.
We'll see. And of course, they did announce that they are in development of a sequel to Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which is
I gotta finish that
Awesome.
then.
yeah,
It's taking me a while. That's a big
it's
kingdom.
it's a long game, but it's so good. It really is. It's probably my second favorite of all time now.
Wow.
So, yeah,
What's your first? Ocarina?
Link it to the Past.
Ah.
Super Nintendo's my all-time favorite.
Very nice. Yeah. It's good stuff.
It is. We've talked about so much. It's hard. I don't know if you know what to stand.
You know it's
This has been another great episode of the Countdown City Geekcast.
you know what's great is that you played Left 4 Dead at one point.
Yeah,
Jericho wouldn't touch it
No.
because of
he was scared.
reasons.
Yeah, no, straight up, I was scared.
Dude,
I was
there's
terrified.
countless
say it.
nights. Countless nights. Me and Steady here were up to like 2, 3, 4 in the morning playing Left 4 Dead, trying to beat the damn tank
Okay.
because
I
once
got a
you
story for you guys,
die,
but I'll wait.
start over.
Playing a game that you could not ever save, by the way.
Yes.
So there was no continuation.
It takes you
Yeah.
back to Nintendo days.
Or like NBA Jam, where
Yeah.
like
Yes.
if you beat the game, then it just starts over after
You got to remember
that.
a freaking password. So.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so this is why I bring it up. Every E3, the running gag with Valve fans, the creators of Left 4 Dead, is
When is Left 4 Dead 3
when
coming
is
out?
Left 4 Dead 3 coming out?
Left 4 Dead 3.
When is Half-Life 3 coming out? Portal 3 coming out? It's crazy to see how many people start building up Valve or just like crapping all over them online, like social media, giving them hell for like, when are you going to do something? Or when something really good comes out, they put hashtag Valve, are you paying attention? Like
Nice.
now that, because Valve owns Steam, so now that Epic has their own video game online like marketplace, they're just like, Valve, are you paying attention? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what Valve is doing. Once one of the biggest companies in the world, and they haven't done any conventions, any major announcements. In
I think there's a lot
a
of
long
potential
time.
there for Valve to do an online Left 4 Dead system
Yeah.
where just keep throwing in maps and people are gonna buy them. Keep coming out with characters, people will buy them.
You are coming up with ideas that are so good, it makes no sense why they do zero.
Right.
They do none of it.
Yeah.
You know what is out there, though? I just found this out a few months ago. There's a Left 4 Dead Japanese arcade game.
Oh, wow.
New maps.
I bet it's got to be crazy because it's Japanese.
New maps, new characters.
They put some freaky stuff out.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Nothing in the U.S. like it. Don't know why, but
You mentioned games that scared you. Years ago for me, it was Fatal Frame, the very first one on PS2.
Yeah.
My buddies and I were just hanging out playing it. It was like late at night, and then it was just playing it. It was like we could not sleep. That game was just freaking.
Fear scared the crap out of me.
As it should.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a scary game.
So, gotta love it, man.
Yep.
There's a game that I always forget, and so I'm not going to remember it now. But there's a game that I played that I think I might have told you about, where what scared you was the things that didn't happen. You would be in a tense moment at all times, and literally nothing would happen to you for like 30 minutes. But instead, the music tension is building.
Yeah.
There's a can rolling on the floor. A cat jumps out of a window. Like, the game is just structured on, like, jump scares.
Yeah.
Whereas you're never getting attacked or anything. You know? It's just
Freaking out.
shadows by the window. And I'm just like,
I sometimes got that in the Metroid Prime games where freaking Metroid just pop out of nowhere. You're playing a first-person game. It just
Oh,
scare
yeah?
the crap out of you. Yeah, so. Well, before we close, I do want to say to all of us here,
yes.
Happy Father's Day. This is-
Oh, that's right. Happy Father's
Hey.
Day.
Actually,
Yeah.
5 years ago today was my very first Father's Day.
Nice.
Happened to be when my daughter turned 1 month old, and it happened to be the day the Spurs won the championship in 2014.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Nice.
Right, this is the anniversary of that.
this is
I posted the photo. Me and Mel went.
Lucky.
Because the parents who had season tickets and playoff seats went to Vegas. And I told them when they planned the trip, I said, you're going to Vegas in June. I'm like, you do know if the Spurs go to the playoffs this year, there's a high probability that you might not be there for like a big game.
Yeah.
And they said, no, what are the chances of that happening?
Well,
Game 5, Spurs clinching title game. I
Couldn't
was just
postpone the
like,
trip.
thank you.
told you.
We'll take those seats.
Where was AJ that night?
Where was he? He was with a sitter probably.
Okay.
And after they won, we picked him up and we went
Downtown?
downtown.
Nice.
Wow.
I went straight to Academy. Had to get my shirt.
got in
That's where
line.
I'm going.
Yep.
There's only 2 things you do. Well, 3 things. It's either academy, downtown, or military for some reason.
Is military Holmes?
Cruising on military is apparently the equivalent of being downtown
That's
as well.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Great times. And so, yeah.
I will say, my wife, she got me a present. I couldn't believe she found it. T-shirt for me. There's T-shirts. It says, "A son's first hero, a daughter's first love."
Oh,
It's
wow.
a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
With silhouettes of a dad walking with a daughter and son. I was
That's
just like,
awesome.
That's awesome. So
It is
thank you,
awesome.
Tina. It was a really beautiful gift. So
Mighty Tina.
yes, Mighty Tina.
Father's Day plans?
I don't know yet. It's
Gotta get breakfast with
a
my
surprise, I think. But I did get an early Father's Day gift.
Can you say it on the
dad.
air?
Can't talk about your sex
Got an
life.
Apple
Is it
Watch.
clean?
Oh, okay. Oh,
Hey!
nice.
Oh, hey, you did get one.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
club.
Thanks.
Wow, very
Yeah,
cool.
I'm not in that club
This
yet.
guy's like, we need to talk on our watches later. I was like,
Yeah. So
As we
I
do.
kid you not. I kid
Here I
you
am.
not.
Garmin. Yeah, Garmin people.
I kid you not. That first day, Zordon. Where are you? Zordon.
How
I
are
need
you-
help.
Kit is over there. How are you not calling for Kit from Knight Rider?
True.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I ever saw that.
apologies, but
Is that
that's
before your time?
after
A little
it.
bit. I scarcely watched it here and there. Yeah.
I apologize, but after a day, that's gonna get old because I don't use that
Yeah.
feature anymore. But I did the first.
Shout out
day.
Supergirl and her cousin Clark.
Well,
Very
that's,
cool.
Hey.
that's
Get
because
up.
you didn't have anyone to use it with.
True.
So now that you
That's
have
probably
somebody
right.
with, hey Dad, are you sleeping?
Do they have a Spider-Man face
Stop
to put on
bugging me,
that?
Rob.
No, they
They
don't,
don't.
man.
Because I got a Zelda one here,
I'm
8-bit
like-
Zelda. Look at
I'm,
that.
I'm
Wow,
like
very
waiting
cool.
for. I don't know if they'll do like an update where you can get a custom face watch, but they have
They
Mickey
need
Mouse.
to. Yeah. So
It's kind of random, really.
they do. There's like Toy Story.
You can
on
put
there.
like a
yeah,
picture
Toy
on there.
Story's on
Just
there
a regular
Check the
picture.
store.
Yeah, I don't want a regular picture though. You know, I want Spider-Man.
Father's Day
Quick
plans.
question: Did you ever see? Did you ever see the reboot of Knight Rider? It came
Yes.
on, it was on TV for a little
and
bit.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But
I
it
forgot
just
they
didn't have
did
the
that.
ratings.
Yeah.
It was a good story, and I like my dream car is a Mustang, so I thought it was cool. Kit was a Mustang.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
But yeah, it was better than the Knight Rider 2000 movie they did years ago that they
Yeah.
filmed here. But still,
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
What are your
The
plans,
nanotech
Ricky?
on the Mustang was pretty
Stop
cool.
thinking, stop thinking. Yeah, Father's Day plans, just getting together, my brothers, having all the family over, kind of turning into a water day, so we're going to have water guns and water slide,
Nice.
water balloons, so that'll be
All right,
pretty
we'll
cool.
be over. I think my Father's Day is gonna be here,
Oh no.
and then we won't be here long.
Unless you get a call from Mel.
But we don't have plans. And she even said like, what do you want to do? I said I don't want to do anything. The only thing I want for Father's Day is
Peace and quiet, woman.
to see close
Yeah.
is to see my baby this week.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, yeah.
special.
We're
You
having a
ready?
baby. We're
He's
having a
ready
baby
to
this
go.
week.
It would be
Hey,
fantastic.
your baby's right over here.
It'll be fantastic if you have
Oh.
it tomorrow.
The new one. The new one.
Are
Dude,
you pretty
I
much
actually,
ready?
I actually don't hope you get it this week because I want to
Because?
be here when it's born.
Where are you going?
We're gonna be in South Padre all week.
Oh wow. Okay.
Dude, I'm going to be there next weekend.
Oh, are you?
How long are you going there?
Just till Saturday.
We'll be there Thursday night.
Oh.
Come
Oh,
to our
there you
condo
go.
on Friday. Come hang with us.
Oh.
A condo or a house?
Penthouse condo.
Oh.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yes.
I don't know. We got to do something now.
Mel,
We have
cross your
to.
legs. Wait another week.
I'll be at the hospital apparently.
Yeah.
Waiting for the baby.
No, but if you do, early congratulations.
Thanks.
If it happens.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Don't know when it's gonna happen. It could happen right now. It could happen in 2
Dude,
weeks.
it could happen tonight.
It could happen in a
Nobody's
So-
gonna be here to man the booth.
Who's hosting when you go on paternity leave?
Do we have a
Welcome
paternity
to
leave?
another-
It's fully
program?
paid. Not that you're getting paid for this shit, but
We'll figure it out.
all right.
I'll probably get Rob to step up.
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
know, I can host a
All
show.
right, we're never gonna have a
just
show.
Fine. Wow. Hey. Today's episode is brought to you by Haynes.
Here's the thing: you need to be
Charnets.
back before Rob versus Eliud, before
Right.
Far
Yes,
From Home.
Right, what you're
That
doing.
needs to be the week before Far
I
From
think
Home.
you know what needs to happen
Uh-oh.
because we keep saying it's gonna happen.
It
and
has to
never
happen.
happened. We need to.
I'm
just
gonna
put-
schedule it.
Yes, we just need to put a date on it.
There
Date.
you go.
Let me check my calendar.
Date. It's got to be the
It's
last.
got to be a play live.
It's got to.
It's
in the
gotta
last
and it's
week.
gotta be right before Far From Home.
done.
Far From Home is July 2nd. I say we do it like June 25th or 26th, something like that.
All right.
26 probably.
We'll talk.
Okay.
Because I have some. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
A lot of people to thank for us being here. Shout out again to Play Live Nation, who's giving away game passes to their facility. Come by.
They gave us some great giveaways.
Grab one.
Yes.
We also gave out Funko Pops, board games from
It
them.
was a Game of Thrones figure.
Oh, yeah.
Justice League board game. Yeah.
Yeah, Funko
The
Pops.
Funko
sure-
Pop was a
Sure,
Princess
Ted didn't
Leia.
take those home. Like,
No, I saw him give
oh,
it away.
okay. Just making sure. 'Cause that's
What are
all
you trying
Ted
to
stuff.
do? What are
The
you trying
Princess
to do?
Leia Funko Pop on the speeder from Return
Oh,
of the
very
Jedi
cool.
was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the family of the one that was thrilled.
Yes, they were.
Shout out to Main Event for their our grand prize giveaways that we're giving out. Once again, follow us on social media. We are picking 2 winners this weekend for the Main Event prize package.
Very cool.
And then a shout out to Alamo Draft House.
Yep.
Yeah.
We gave away 5 pairs of tickets as well as some food vouchers to some families who are going to be going to the movies on Alamo Draft House. So,
Nice little date night.
oh yeah. Shout out to Gilbert. Shout out to
Gilbert.
Gilbert for
Bunch of posters.
Disney posters that we've been giving out. We're coming down to the bottom of the barrel right
Where
now.
does he keep all these posters?
In his
That's so
garage.
cool.
In a very large
In his
warehouse.
car. in his car. Get rid of him.
Cool.
It's like a drug deal's going. No, man, I got Disney posters.
We've been last thing. We've been getting a lot of really cool gifts from friends and family members. Well, friends that we didn't ask or expect to get baby gifts from, I guess. And Gilbert gave us a Toy Story baby fork and spoon set.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's a little baby fork and little baby spoon, all Toy Story 4
Oh,
themed.
man.
And even comes with chopsticks, little baby
Wow.
chopsticks.
Starter.
Oh, that fits.
Mel almost
Really?
cried.
Yeah.
Mel was like,
That's
very
awesome.
emotional, but she almost cried.
My hormones are going right. Can't do this right now.
So again, thank you to Gilbert. Dinner's gonna be on us next time.
Very cool.
Cool.
That'll do it for this episode of the Countdown to the Geekcast. We're going to go back to Celebrity Fan Fest, give out some more prizes, talk
Play
to
some more games.
more fans,
Yeah.
play some more games. I'm going to go shake hands with Jason Momoa and compare beard sizes.
His is gone.
I'm going to go
That's
compare
right. He just
arm
shaved.
sizes.
He's got you beat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His
I think he's got you
his-
beat.
Yeah,
his-
no. Maybe not. I might compare to his. I'm not going to say it online.
I'm gonna go compare dad bods.
I'm gonna go
You-
find
Jericho's
Fat, I'm
gonna
find Fat Thor and
Compare.
compare.
You still have time to get a very inexpensive ticket to Celebrity Fan Fest.
Yes.
There's a lot to do here, and you're not going to be breaking the bank to do it.
Yep.
So come today to come
Kids,
see
was it
Jason,
$600 is free?
Amber.
600 free.
$600
Yeah.
free. Yeah.
And even then, right above that, it's like $20.
20
something like
bucks
that.
Yeah.
for
Very cheap.
teens.
Yes, sir.
You still have time to get down here. Plenty of panels, a lot of celebrities, and a lot to buy. Even if you just need a new superhero comic book T-shirt,
For
you're
sure.
gonna find it here. I swear.
Tons of stuff.
Yep.
For the Countdown to the Geekcast, my name is Steady.
I'm
With
Rob.
me on this.
I'm Rob.
On location
and I will be the new
episode.
host soon when Teddy goes on paternity leave.
Then we're not having an episode. Of
First, we got Jericho,
Narf.
That's
Later, y'all.
Jericho.
the man, the myth, the legend. You know him as JC.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you down the road.
And not Super Asian Rob.
The other Rob. Regular Mexican Rob.